Guten Morgen, Klasse. Guten Morgen, Klasse. Heute ist Donnerstag. What did we do in class? We actually talked about birthdays. Yes, we talked about birthdays. So you can see my beautiful minion picture here. In Germany, wishing someone happy birthday on the wrong day could get you in big trouble. In Germany, happy birthday to you changes to zum Geburtstag viel Glück, meaning good luck on your birthday. And that luck must only come on the day of your birth. While Germans may not mind celebrating their birthday weeks after the date, celebrating early is considered bad luck. Do not tell a German person happy birthday before their birthday, okay? We also talked about a couple of things, my expectations for your assignments. So I noticed that some of students use different resources to try to get assignments done. Obviously, you're not allowed to use any Google Translate websites to turn in any assignments. I want to make sure you focus only on vocabulary that we're studying in the class, okay? I expect from you baby Deutsch. That's all I expect. We've been only doing this for a couple of days. I'm very impressed so far with your work, and I want you to keep up your good work, but I want to make sure it's really your work you turn in. So I showed students an example. The student wrote sentences with time expression here. Nach der Schule, ich spiele Videospiele. Manchmal ist sie fern. Nie, ich hebe Gewichte. And this was a perfect example. So even though he did a couple small mistakes, he got full credit for this assignment because he showed me that he tried. This was his effort, and he wrote his own sentences. On the other hand, this student used a type of translation website to come up with the sentences. And how did Frau Battle know it? Because sentences with past tense or words, vocabulary that we have not studied yet will actually show me that you are trying to find other resources here, and this is not what you need to do. You really need to focus on simple, easy baby Deutsch. That's all you need to do, okay? And I want to make sure that everybody knew that today. So we talked about expectations. Then we talked about, and I have to move myself away, so hopefully you can see this better. We talked about seasons, and really quick, you can pause my video if you need to. We talked about im Sommer, in the summer, im Frühling, in the spring, im Herbst, in the fall, and then im Winter, in winter. What do you do? I asked the student, was ist ihre Lieblingsjahreszeit? What is your favorite season? And they commented in the chat box. Then we played a little game where they had to shut down their camera. And if a sentence that I was reading out loud, if they could connect to that sentence in any way, because they're doing that, am Wochenende, on the weekend, for example, hebe ich Gewichte. If they were doing that, they were turning on that video so I could see who's doing what. And we practice our time expressions one more time, by the way. So am Wochenende hebe ich Gewichte. Am Abend sehe ich Filme. Manchmal sehe ich fern. Nach der Schule treffe ich mich mit Freunden. Am Nachmittag höre ich Musik. Täglich surfe ich im Internet. Oft treibe ich Sport. Im Sommer fahre ich Rad. So now I went through them really quick with you because this activity doesn't make sense if you are not actually in our Zoom meeting. But I hope you understand what we're trying to do here. I just want to make sure they could recognize sentences and the meaning of a sentence. Then we covered our numbers. And again, I would recommend pause the video really quick and write them down in your notebook. And I will say them so you can hear how they're pronounced. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So obviously most of the numbers from 20 to 100 in tens. So the wave was supposed to show the students the sound that I make. So 20, like the wave is hitting the beach. I hope it makes sense. But just remember, so you recognize the number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You recognize the numbers. All you have to do is add a ZIG to the number, as you can see, to make it bigger.